modification occurs after replication in eukaryotes. It is also known as epigenetic modification. That modification occurs after gene has been popping out from the parental gene. That is one process, that is DNA methylation, that occurs. Other modification also occurs, but here we discuss only one, DNA methylation. Others are the ADP ribosylation also, like the acetylation also, deacetylation also, phosphorylation also. But this specific as a after replication occurs this modification, that is DNA methylation, actually occurs at fifth carbon of cytosine nucleotide base by methyl transferase enzyme. So methyl is added here. Now those portion of or those cytosine residue that contains the methyl group, they cannot in mainly in the promoter region of DNA. So this promoter region is the region for starting of transcription site, that you will learn what is promoter region, what is like Tata box or cat box in eukaryotes and prokaryotes. So this is recognized by, actually promoter region is binded by certain proteins, initiation proteins of transcriptional factor, and as this C5 if becomes methylated, so there is in promoter region these signals that it should not be binded by the different transcriptional factors. So this gene cannot be transcripted into the mRNA, and mRNA cannot be synthesized, so protein cannot be synthesized. So actually we in our as a daughter cell, they contains the both alleles of the DNA of the both the parents, that is both from the mother also and from the father also. But at the same time only one allele is becomes dominant. It means, suppose as an example, if the certain child has a color of their eye is similar to that of their mother but not there of the father, because of the allele representing the color of the eye is only expressed in daughter cell is of the mother only. That occurs in after the recombination occurs between the two germ cell nucleus, when their coping has been occurs in the germs end line. So at a time if DNA methylation is already present in alleles of that gene from the father, so this helps in silencing of the gene. This DNA methylation will lead to the silencing of the gene, so it cannot be transcripted by the transcription factors. So this helps in transcriptional regulations, X chromosome inactivations also, in genomic imprinting, selective silencing of maternal and paternal alleles. Also requires for transcriptional. So another example is that suppose insulin gene is also present in beta cell of the pancreas also, it is also present in neuron also, it is also present in skin cell. Means insulin gene is present in each and every cell of the tissue, but it is only expressive in the pancreatic beta cell but not in other cell. So how it cannot be expressive in the other cell? It is due to the gene silencing. Insulin gene is silenced by this modification, DNA methylation, in all the cells of the body except beta cell of the pancreas. So it cannot be transcribed, and insulin cannot be synthesized in brain also, it kidney also, etc. It is only synthesized in the beta cell of pancreas. Degree of methylation. Now methylation is different in normal cell and cancer cell. In cancer cell this methylation is decreased. So what it will lead to? It will lead to synthesis of the more and more numbers of the proteins. Uncontrolled proliferation of the cell will occur. Then reactive oxygen species also affect through hypermethylation. So there is a, in this condition, as there is hypermethylation, important gene is also become silenced, so important protein is not synthesized, and ultimately protein this cell may die. It also leads to cellular senescence, means as the cell becomes aged out, it should be programmed cell death occurs. So this programmed cell death is also occurs by DNA methylation. Age related disorder like type 2 diabetes mellitus is also occurs due to the selective silencing of certain genes like insulin receptors. Those proteins in the insulin receptors, or those can recognize the insulin, those can synthesize, helps in the transportation of the insulins, etc. So these are the certain application of methylation. Now we will discuss about end replication problems occurs in the eukaryotes. So as I have said the video, you've seen that mostly replication always occurs in 5 prime 3 prime direction in new strain. But this DNA polymerase enzyme, so this DNA polymerase enzyme not able to synthesize 5 prime end of the new strain, because here you can see this is the, suppose this is the two double stranded DNA of parent strain, and it should be now going to replicated as for the daughter cell DNA. So this 3 prime 5 prime is copying out in this direction, 5 prime to 3 prime. So here primer is required to synthesize, and this will be continuously synthesized as it is the leading strain, and this lagging strain is synthesized like this. This is the 3 prime 5 prime direction, and this is the 5 prime primer. This is synthesized again primer, again synthesized again primer. So this for, except this primer and this 5 prime end primer, this 5 prime end primer in the newer strain, except this can be copying out. This primer is removed out by DNA polymerase, by flap endonuclease, and it is gap is filled by the DNA polymerase, and nick is sealed by the DNA ligase. So this gap can be filled out. But what happened to this field? Suppose this primer, after there is a flap endonuclease, remove this primer and this primer, but as DNA polymerase only adds the nucleotide, it only acts on the 5 prime 3 prime direction, and it only adds the nucleotides to previously stretch of the nucleotides. So as this primer is removed out, DNA polymerase cannot work here, because there is a no DNA nucleotides or RNA nucleotides, as suppose these are the ends of the chromosome. So what happened? Actually, as it is removed by the flap endonuclease enzyme, so here some gap, here 5 prime 3 prime end, here also 5 prime 3 prime end, both sides there is a some gap occurs. So we can also say in other words that if some portion of 3 prime ends of chromosome in parental DNA that cannot be copying out into the daughter cell DNA. This is the known as end replication problem. 3 prime end of parent strand could not be replicated into the daughter cell because DNA polymerase is not able to synthesize 5 prime end of new strand. This end piece of chromosome, these these 3 prime ends of chromosome, it is known as telomeres. So if suppose this is the one replication, this is the one daughter mother cell, then this daughter cell, two daughter cell is synthesized, suppose. So this mother cell contains this complete DNA up to this portion, but this daughter cell contain this gap and this gap in both sides. Suppose this daughter cell is wants to multiply into the next two daughter cell. So again, as this is the 3 prime end, this is the 3 prime end, this portion again becomes cannot be replicated into the next daughter cell. Same like if next daughter cell wants to multiply, same some portion cannot be multiplied. So if this problem remains as such, there is a continuously next generation to generation when DNA is replicated, each time a cell replicated its genome in order to divide into the next daughter cell, their chromosome in each and every daughter cell becomes shorter and shorter and shorter because of this problem. So this problem of this chromosome sorting is resolved by synthesis of special structure. Means as this is the telomeric end, here again this end can be extend, sorry, These end 3 prime end, these 3 prime end, and these 3 prime end, they are extended out by certain specific enzymes. And from that, if these once this is extended out, here some primer is added, and then they will start to DNA polymerase will start to synthesize this portion. So this gap which was actually this was gap is present, and this gap is filled by the DNA polymerase enzyme with help of specific enzyme. The enzyme name is telomerase enzyme. What the enzyme will do? They will add certain nucleotides here, both 3 prime ends. So here the RNA primer is synthesized, then they will start DNA polymerase start to work, and they will complete the DNA synthesis up to this point. So can be this DNA can be copied into the daughter cell. So this problem is resolved. So what is telomeres? They are the actual end piece of the chromosome in eukaryotes only. The telomeric DNA, they consist the hundreds of multiple repeats of 6 nucleotides which are G-rich sequence. In human different species or different animals have different telomeric repetitive sequence. In human beings it is 5 prime end TTA GGG at 3 prime end. So this repetitive sequence is present in hundreds times. So they are the junk DNA only. They doesn't contain any actual DNA or actual gene. So what is the function of telomeres? So this telomere protects the chromosome from fusing with each other. So the chromosome cannot be fused out, and solves the end replication problem, because this end replication cannot lead to synthesis of 3 prime end of actual parental DNA into the daughter cell. And these telomeres play a major role in aging and cancer. What happened in aging is, suppose as the age occurs of the cell, along with the person's age, cell also becomes senescent. So cell becomes die after their cellular aging, after that some certain time or their lifespan. So once the cell wants to die, once there is a replication occurs, at that time telomerase act as a normally. But once their time occurs to as a die, so telomerase activity becomes reduced in the cell. So telomere cannot be synthesized. As telomere cannot be synthesized, in next and next generation cell, they will gain the shorter and shorter DNA nucleus. So there is a ultimately cell can die due to absence of certain gene. In cancer cell, this telomerase activity becomes increased. So more and more telomeres is synthesized. So if there is a more and more telomeres, then replication, if it is continuous beyond their lifespan also, they will synthesize the normal daughter cell, means daughter cell containing complete DNA of that of the parent. So they can cell proliferate for multiple times beyond their lifespan. So in cancer cell, telomerase activity is increased, and aging cell or senescent cell, telomerase activity becomes reduced or completely absent. So what is telomerase enzyme? Specific enzyme or specialized polymerase enzyme that contains own RNA template. In the telomerase enzyme, if you seen in the video which I shared yesterday, certain specific 6 nucleotide sequence of that is complementary to the TTA GGG. So it is AAU CCC is present as a RNA chain, RNA template itself in the enzyme, which is complementary to the telomere repeat sequence. These RNA serves as a template for DNA synthesis at telomeric ends. Suppose here, if here is the gap up to this mark, this is the parental DNA, this is the daughter DNA. So if the end replication problem, this 3 prime end of the parental strand cannot be popping out into the daughter cell because of end replication problem. So this gap, how it can be synthesized? Here telomerase enzyme will come, and telomerase enzyme will bind here first. So it will add their RNA nucleotide here. This RNA nucleotide added here first. So from that RNA template they will synthesize telomere repeat here. This telomere repeat, then again it will move ahead, then telomere repeat, then again move ahead, then telomere repeat. Up to certain portion it will be synthesized. So once it is synthesized up to this mark, actually it is not present in the parental DNA. And suppose it is end here, this telomerase activity, then here or something here, there is a again RNA primer is synthesized by DNA polymerase enzyme or telomerase enzyme. It is a polymerase activity or DNA polymerase enzyme here. Alpha will come, they will synthesize primer, then deoxyribonucleotide will be added up to this point. So once it occurs reach